In ancient times, the secret mountain was sealed by the dwarf deities with 5 powerful.
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has 2 things about it. One, it's filled with golds and diamonds.
And there is some kind of weird magic. What was the last part?
Instead, you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams?
Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year. Welcome to 2023, and we are about to make the first mining session of the year. So, we're very excited to get you the first lucky miners of the year and get some prizes going on, of course. Givish, Happy New Year. How you
Hap-
doing?
Happy to Bruno. Happy New Year to everyone. I'm good. I'm good. Trying to regenerate the power. Maybe I went too far a bit on this New Year's, but all good.
Well, I gotta say, we all deserve to party hard during this year. We worked very much during 2022 over the Pickaxe Master, over all the sandbox, I believe. So I think we should have all party hard, really hard in New Year's Eve. And Iconart, when a meets drunk, give us. Maybe one day we can throw the all together Pickaxe Master party. Let's work for that to happen. And Althork, hello, how you doing? And thank you for the raid again. It's good to see that you're already back. Day 2 of the year, you're already building, making the metaverse better every day and informing and teaching everyone that wants to use the game maker just be a little better, just get a little further on the logic, on game design. So thank you for already being back. And we could do too, WAPEX, Econart, Turbomodex, Mosquito 322 confirmed. Go West. Alfdork, Aesthetic, Ian the IT guy, ML Tech, the Sugar Cubes, Vox Machina, the Yoke's on you, Blue Tulip. Who am I missing here? Cold Cuts and Cheese. Hey, welcome everyone and happy new year. At least from us, I think that it's let's start this stream by wishing a lot of good things to be accomplished during 2023. And first of all, we need health. So that's where I'm going to start with, because without health, we cannot have enough strength to have the joys, to feel the love, just to have the power to be alive. So first of all, we wish you a lot of health so you have the strength to take the most of 2023. Then I want to wish you a lot of love, because everyone needs love from your families, from your loved ones, from yourself, from your friends. So a lot of love filled into your ear as well. Again, a lot of success. Every goal that you set up your life to, maybe you have the strength to keep pushing towards that goal, and every day that you're closer to it. And that will fill up your heart and give you reasons to be happy with your life, that you feel that you're fulfilling your dreams and you're going the way that your life is intended to be. Fourth, we wish you luck. And this is a very obvious one, because we need luck to be a lucky miner in the Pickaxe Master. So, of course, we're going to issue tons of luck, especially because this year, this game will go live. And that means you will need all your luck by yourself to get here, start to mine, and get those sweet prizes. All right, there's a big list that we could go on, but instead of just going talking, let's go mining instead of it. So, how was your New Year's Eve, everyone? Please let us know in the chat if you have any funny story to share. Did you go over the top? Hey, let us know, how did it went? And starting, getting asked, new haircut. Actually, no, I'm just have all my hair just back here. Just different look, same Bruno. Or different hair. That doesn't matter. Everyone, please type LFM in the chat. You'll get access to a form. I think it's open already. Let's see, it is open and it's getting filled in. That's how we like it. And for those that are watching from Twitter and from YouTube, I'm going to post here the link, because you cannot access to these sweet bots commands. So to save that work from you, I'm going to post here as well the same form link that everyone is accessing right now. Okay. Where to start with? 2023, a new year full of possibilities. I have to say, I'm pretty much stoked, pretty much excited to get it going. This is the second day of the year. It means that we have another 364 days ahead of us. This is one of those years that have 366 days, no? Not this year. Next year?
I'm not sure, actually. I only heard that there is those kind of years, but
it's every 4 years that happens. It's because there's like, I think it's, I'm not sure how many times there's like a full year, then it's kind of leaves out like not 4 hours, it's like 6 hours.
As loving space, I really read about that yeah, basically it's impossible to make a calendar which is always right. So people came to a solution that, all right, let's make 1 year different every 4 years.
Every 4 years, let's catch up with what has passed. I feel those are lucky years. We have more time in that year.
Yeah, actually.
So this year is 365, which means that we still have 364 days to be building and keep developing here the Pickaxe Master for you. And this year, we'll have a lot of things happening. I would say that in 2022, we're kind of setting up the stones. We're laying down the foundations, and this year will be pretty much a continuation. We will keep building a lot, but we will be delivering even more. This will be the year that you get access to all of this stuff, that you'll be able to try it out and play for yourself and get experiencing in the mining leagues and have all these play to earn environments going on. So, hell yeah. I think I was not this excited to get a year starting. Usually I'm very excited. I love starting a new year because it feels like you're opening a door and you have not even turned the lights on. You still don't know what you're going to find, but you feel like it's full of possibilities. A lot of things can be inside. So this year in particular, I feel that I'm very much excited with everything that is about to start. So let's get it going. Let's reward just right away for being this early, and let's get started with the pickaxe raffle. So we've got 15 on general, and we've got 11 for only pickaxe owners. Let's start one for general. Let me, before that, open up here this spreadsheet that I usually keep to keep track of everything that happens. All right. So for this year, and while we do this raffle, let's just try to make a summarize of what will be the goal for us to be, what we'll be looking for in 2023. And hey, PG, how you doing? It's going to be amazing this year. I do believe so as well. And hey, how's Everest game going? I'm not sure if you're going for Mountaineer or Everest's name for the game, but I think it's Everest. You sent me the website. It's looking really, really cool. I want to play today. What do I need to do? Okay, PG Metaverse. I know that you have yourself a Ruby pickaxe. So what you got to do is two things. One, fill the form that Wicked YouTube just posted there in the chat. And secondly, there's another one just for pickaxe owners, which is in the Discord server that you have also access. It's one of those private chats that only pickaxe owners have access to. And if you get there, there's another form only for pickaxe owners. And by the way, welcome all the new pickaxe owners to the Miner Club that got their pickaxes in the last day. So I want to welcome everyone for joining in.
Yes, indeed.
Well, oh, gotcha. Gotcha, PG. I know what you're talking about. And you, Gibbage, what are you most anticipating for in 2023?
Actually, 2022 was year which teach me not to expect too much, just because it really has something to do with how I feel, and I really trying to control my expectations, and that's what I learned from 2022, or what 2022 learned teach me. Is that well, I feel better when I don't have expectations. I would not say I will go with the flow or something like that, but I trying to live right now, right here, and actually I try not to do expectations. So it just goes a little bit against my philosophy at this moment in time. So I do not have expectations. Well, I have expectation that I will survive. I will be alive. I will have plenty of things to do. I will be smiling. I will be like. So yeah, but I'm not thinking about those really sharp things that I want to do. I have an idea overall. Like I'm alive, I'm doing good, I'm doing something which is really fun and interesting to me, and just probably trying to get out of this situation right now. I hope that I will be able to see other people mine in the Misty Mountain.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for, to have the stream backwards. Instead of us streaming in the Misty Mountain, we want to see you stream in the Misty Mountain. That would be crazy cool. And just to complement what you're saying, yeah, that's about expectations. I completely agree with you. It's kind of hard to set up expectations and try to have your happiness attached to that, either accomplishes or not, because life has a funny way to be. It kind of reminds me of Alanis Morissette, ironic. I do feel like life is a bit like that. So I also do not follow by expectations. I just shoot for the moon and enjoy the ride, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, yeah.
But that has been my lifestyle for quite some time. I just go like, okay, this is what I'm aiming for. This is what I'll be doing. So I'm going to do my absolute best at it, and I'm going to enjoy the ride. And then if we find some meteors, some asteroids, and we go pause on that planet or on that star, whatever maybe it happens, I'll just be enjoying.
Yeah. Well, 2022 was first year that I understood that it's possible to not to think about um, ah, just not to think too much. Yeah.
Not to
So I'm
think too
just mining.
much.
I'm just mining, and I already have 2 coal. So good start is a good start. So we already starting good with this year.
You know what? Let's transfer that good luck to all the miners that are here in the chat, and we've got 18 field responses so far in the general. So let's raffle. Let's do it. Pow! Number 3. I've not even downloaded the answer, so let's see who is the lucky miner number 3. And
Repetition is saying that sometimes you should think. Well, definitely, I think my human nature is made that I am unable not to think. Like I'm thinking, am I breathing? Is my heart beating? I'm not thinking actively about that, but definitely my brain is doing those kind of processes. So I think it's impossible not to think, and I'm a person who really thinks to overthink. So it's just beneficial to me.
I already got the first lucky miner, and guess what? The first lucky miner of the year will be the last lucky miner of last year. Can you guess who that was? Can that person guess who it is?
Yeah, 322 confirmed.
It was 322 confirmed. Hell yeah. So, congratulations. 322 confirmed. You got yourself to be totally rigged. The first lucky miner of 2023. And let me just double check, because I do know that last year, it's funny to say this, you had a ruby pickaxe. Let's confirm if you still have that ruby pickaxe. And also, I want to share a story with you all about something that happened to one of our miners in the miner club, that unfortunately he got all his sandbox assets lost. He did lose his gold pickaxe that he owns. So I just wanted to share something about, just be careful with what you're signing in terms of smart contracts. Also have a hot wallet and have a cold wallet, so that you leave all your valuable NFTs on that one, that you only log in, or you only give access to trusted websites, that you know that, okay, this is a trusted source. I can connect my wallet into this. And if it's a new thing, you do not know it, use a hot wallet, something that's disposable, that's discardable, that you're like, hey, if this is not good, or it turns out to be a scam, at least like, hey, I only lost this small amount that I put there to participate in this mint, or just to check what it was. You can make some tests there, and even if you have some losses due to that, at least they're reduced. So it was sad. It was scammed, not lost.
It's so hard to think that people actually doing this kind of thing, like scamming other.
Yep.
Oh.
I was actually talking that with my girlfriend today. I was like, man, I shared the story. That's, hey, we got a member in the community that lost his pickaxe. Like, I'm really sad about this. Like, it's the first time that we're living something like this, to know a community member that lost his NFT that gives access to participate in this. So it's like, damn, I generally feel really bad about this happening. Like, and well, what I just said is some sort of, I'm not sure if saying duty is the right word, but there's feels like, okay, we should actually talk about this, encourage
Hmm.
for you to be safe out there, so that you can have your stuff at least safe somewhere, and just use another wallet. That it's like some boots. You have some boots that you use for only some special occasions, or when, for example, you know that you're going into the dirt, into the mud, you're going to put that those one that they can get all dirt they can be. You're going to put some old ones there as well. So yeah, use those dirt old boots when you go into unexplored territory that you don't know what you're stepping in, and use those nice shoes that you really like only for those places that you already know that's they're suitable for, you're comfortable with. It's a strange analogy, but I think it works.
Look at all of this coal that I get from mining sand.
Holy,
Yeah,
that was a lot.
that's a lot.
And can you freezers the pickaxe from them not top use in your game? Yes, Ian, that's something that that person also requested. And that will be something that, so I got the wallet address from that person that was able to take away the gold pickaxe. So we'll be banning as we keep. We will be, if this happens, or hopefully this will be a one time, but we never know. We're creating a blacklist of addresses that whenever we get this scam pickaxe, that person will not be able to participate either in any form of play to earn season, well, anything that's related to the Pickaxe Master. At least we don't want that person to benefit from having that asset stolen from a member.
But how can we prove, like, basically in other case, the person who scammed it can scam other people's, like said, like um, you like having a blacklist, you could
Mhm.
also exploit it to add something who is legitimately a good person into blacklist. So,
Well, this person actually got all these sandbox NFTs drained, so it
oh,
was
all right.
it was not like, hey, they only stole my pickaxe NFT, like they kept all my other NFTs. I think that the scammer does not go just like, hey, I'm going to only scam this person just for these bits. If you can take it all, he'll probably take it all.
Hmm,
So it really sucks, and
that's, yeah, too sad.
it is too sad. And I was about to go on that with another thing, but well, no, yeah, it's kind of hard to track everything manually, but we'll do our best and treat you to confirm your pickaxe has 100 hit points. You have a ruby pickaxe. And yeah, I was talking with my girl and I was like, man, there's some people in this crypto space, like you have founders, you have devs that spend like 12, 16 hours per day developing a project, grinding every day, working, developing all of that just to have someone that does not want to do anything in life than just rob other people and destroy other people's work that might even be years of their life just to get these amount of NFTs. Might be a huge amount, might be a small amount, but they can just ruin so many people's lives in just like that. And I was like, man, it's just so sad. you know it is just so sad
Is it bad
to
that is it bad that I want bad things for those people to happen?
I'm not sure. I'll not be the judger of that. I
Hmm.
don't think I'm
Hmm.
not entitled to have those judgments, but I think that those people, they might have their mm, the impulse why they started to do that. I don't think that anyone is born a bad person. So there are some times that people might do bad things because they're in a bad position, but that do not make them a bad person. But that's something that's conditional. It's presented by the situations in life. But for someone that does that as a style, a lifestyle, I would say that comes from a different core, from a different value, and I do perceive those people as differently. Honestly, believe that most of the people that go as I call this the good fight. You know, when you're fighting for your life and you want to deliver things and you want to build, you want to go to chase your dreams, and you go through all the struggles, but you still go after them. And I think that that's the good fight. And people that avoid the good fight usually they struggle with other things. I think that the relationship they have with them oneself, it's quite hard, and they get so distant from their core, from their entity, that they become something else that they were not originally. And then from there, they just deviate into doing certain things that they were might not even thought they were possible to do, and it just keeps like a snowball growing and growing and going into that direction. It's just life. You have right and left, and either way you choose to go, you'll be going forward and towards that direction. So I think that's well, let's keep mining and we'll keep going through that.
So
Before
I just want to make sure. So it's a Ruby pickaxe
it is a
for
Ruby
322
pickaxe.
confirmed. All right.
It is, yes. And I just wanted to say that because I lived half of my life in a country called Angola, which is in Africa, and it's a country that's it has a lot of poverty, like a lot of poverty. And I was managing a company there, advertisement billboard company, and it was a fairly medium company. It had about 30 workers, and sometimes it had people that were stealing from the company itself. And despite that, and just looking from the reality, it's like sometimes when you're in hard conditions, and for example, there's people would have, like, for example, 5 kids, 6 kids, they would have like 8 mouths to feed, and sometimes they would even take care of their cousins or their brothers, or sometimes there's some people that have a lot of mouths to feed. And between having your related starve or having to go into having to steal to get that money to just to get food on the plates, I would say that it's a bad thing. Oh, we got a silver nuggets. It's already starting good. You're feeling that, Gibas. You really were feeling that. Hey. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Like sometimes situations does not make it a bad person. You just have to make a bad choice for something that's even bigger than himself. But
you know,
having
you can always start to work from yourself. You don't have to always take from other people. You can start to do your thing. Like there is so much possibilities in life, and I don't know. I just I feel bad that I feel angry. I don't want to feel angry at any person, but it's just mixed feelings.
It's complex. It's a complex topic. That's I don't think that it can just be looked in a linear way. You know, I think there's so much.
Yeah.
We're getting philosophical today. Yeah, I think it's a new year, and we just like, you know, thinking about life and stuff. Well, I just wanted to say that I'm not sure if he's going to join us here today in the stream, but I feel like I wanted to give. So he had the gold pickaxe. I wanted to have him a run with the gold. If that person is here and I see his nickname, if you're okay with it, as the Pickaxe Master team, would like to give you one run here. So hopefully you can get some sand back and win some, so you can get your pickaxe back. And hey, at least we can do something for that situation.
Totally, yeah.
And yeah.
So, well, 322 confirmed decided to mine gravel. We already have 1 silver nugget dropped, and we're continuing on mining gravel. Yeah,
that is true. And Exploric was saying that person might sell that NFT to a person that wants to enter the Pickaxe Master. Usually, stolen NFTs, if you report it to OpenSea, they have a way to flag those NFTs as they are stolen. So until I'm not sure how that process works. I think that I'll get somehow more informed in the future on how that works as well, in terms of how do you sort of claim back the rightfulness of an NFT that was a silver ore that was stolen. so he can get back to a original or a rightful owner to play the game. So we got the silver nugget. We got already a silver ore. This is starting really good.
Silver ore number 2.
Silver ore number 2. Nice. Okay, let's keep going. And if I'm not mistaken, Exploric is already like I think I did not update the leaderboards. It was Friday. Had so many things to do on Friday because of New Year's Eve that everything. Yeah, I did not update those. I'll update them today. Some of them are updated because it's Wicked U2, our moderator, that does it. But the other ones have not been updated yet. So today they'll all be updated. Don't worry about it. And yeah, we didn't want to bring you heavy topics or just sad things to think about. I just wanted to say something that happened within our community. I wanted to share with you also how it made us feel. And most of all, just to take a lesson out of that is that keep your assets protected. Just try to use all the different methods of hot wallets, cold wallets, maybe one of those physical cold wallets as well. There's many. I'm not going to mention any names because we're not sponsoring anything. So yeah, do your own research and see how you can protect yourself better.
I think that is really good, at least for me. I'm so new at crypto space that I do not know how it's possible like to take my NFTs out of me. And just to know that I have to take care and not to maybe, as you say, having 2 wallets, or just making sure I trust the websites which I connect to. Well, for me is really beneficial, and I hope that I'm not alone who is like completely new to crypto, and it's really beneficial that at least we spread the news that, well, keep safe. Yeah.
And Bengali just said something very interesting. I never thought about it. Man, I think that we'll be seeing that in the future, which is an insurance in case you lose high-priced assets. So imagine I can make an insurance, like, when you make an insurance for your car and you can say like it's anti-theft, theft, or your house or something, like you go to an insurance, you want to insure something. Imagine having an insurance for your wallet or something like that. I think that it will only be possible when crypto is more regulated. And when I say crypto, everything that's related to the blockchain, so NFTs, tokens, etc. But then we'll have taxes on NFTs. It's going to suck. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, depending on how they decide to categorize NFTs. But because NFTs can be art, they can be collectibles, they can be cards, digital cards from a game, and I'm not sure how NFTs can. Oh wow! Hell yeah! Hey guys, you seen this?
Wow! All right, all right.
Wait! Do not collect it yet. We want to have this moment to feel it. Okay, this is a really good start of the year, I have to say. These are a silver nugget, 2 silver ores, and we got ourselves a ruby. This is the second best price in gravel. So if this was actually in stone, we had the first diamond. But hey, ruby is like the third best price in here. This ruby is worth 8 sand alone. So
Ruby pickaxe, ruby out of blocks.
oh yeah. Let's take can you take a screenshot out of that? Try to get a nice angle on those to get the pickaxe like you're doing. Yeah, that looks cool.
I don't know. I'm trying to find a nice angle. Maybe
we even have a red spider just to go with the flow.
Right, this looks cool.
All right. Well done.
All right, I have to press. No worries. I have Bluetooth mouse, so I have to to hold the right mouse button to have the pickaxe.
The cockroach looks like a twin of the ruby. Maybe it's a ruby that's got some lags. Maybe Rex Roach did one thing there.
Right, I took a screenshot. Just let me go to a Discord lobby,
Mm-hmm.
and I hope it will allow me to paste it there. But yeah,
Just do Control V.
yeah, yeah,
Rigged.
All right. It took out both of my screens, so just a second. I will figure it out. How can I? Um,
Ruby. Hell yeah. We still got a lot of mining left in these pickaxe, right? I think we are like halfway through it. Something.
almost. Maybe yeah. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe somewhere around halfway.
Okay.
Um,
Well, if I'm not mistaken, 322 confirmed. When he's in his last stream, yep, he got 3.2 sand. Today, he's already sitting at 8.3 sand. So 322 confirmed. He's already at 11, 11 and a half sand already. And we have not even distributed the prizes for the season. So 322 confirmed is in really good spot just to get whatever he spent on the ruby pickaxe is on his way to get back what he spent and to start earning more even. Let's go for the second ruby. Let's see. It's not easy to get the ruby, I have to say. This is something that does not happen on stream a lot of times. Actually, this is the third time we see a ruby on stream, right?
Yep. I think
we
so. Yeah.
It
All
was
right.
Blue Tulip, it was Go West, and now we got 322 confirmed. Number one on all leaderboards. Not all. For example, we have the best miner in for coal, for silver, for copper, for iron. There are 12 leaderboards on that. For Ruby, best Ruby miner, for sure he is number one there as well.
All right. So let's pick up the ruby and continue to mine. Oh my! I'm so grateful that I was able to mine for the 3T2 confirmed to see this ruby by my own eyes. My voice is still feeling that New Year's party.
We're on the right track, I have to say. It's already starting with a great tone.
Hmm.
So 322 confirmed got silver nuggets, silver ore 2 times, a ruby. What else is going to get? So the best prize you can get out of the gravel blocks are a colorless diamond. Then you can get a ruby. After that, I think it is a gold ore, if I'm not mistaken. Then you can get a silver nugget and a silver ore. That's my 99 mining level in RuneScape. Are you serious? I would not be surprised if we have.
No.
Oh no, the tip of the pickaxe just broke. It's time to get a new one. All right, we'll do so. All right, Misty Mountain. Who played my RuneScape here? I played RuneScape.
Me and Gush played like too much. Like,
Too much RuneScape?
I was not that much. Like Gush was like really playing really a lot of RuneScape. I'm not that much, but I really like the game.
Who else played RuneScape? I also played RuneScape, by the way. I would not say that I was one of the best players, no. Look at that stuff. Hey, Breezies, how doing? We've got Amadan from Arconix. Hey, by the way, I think I mentioned you guys last stream, if I'm not mistaken. And I just wanted to give a big shout out to Amadan from Arconic Studio. They have been doing a lot of cool and crazy stuff on the sandbox. So please do check them out, as they're one of the most accomplishing game studios in the sandbox ecosystem that have been delivering experience after experience and avatar collection after avatar collection. So kudos. You guys check them out. They have some really cool stuff going on. And give us, should we check out if everything is working with those assets in the trades, in the trade
Yeah, of
system that
course.
we do.
I'm just trying to take one more screenshot.
Okay.
Having a bit of trouble. Oh, all right. So I don't know why, but sometimes Windows are changing the shortcut, the screenshot function shortcut for me. Sometimes it's one shortcut, sometimes it's the other one.
You have 2 keyboards?
No, I do have 2 keyboards, but well, the shortcut is the same. So basically, Windows Shift S takes a screenshot, but for me, at this moment, it does not. I have to press Control Print Screen. So
And by the
that's the
way,
interesting thing.
before you confirm, try to do some cancels so we do back and forth that process.
Yeah. I
Okay,
feel like
looking good.
I tried it quite in some streams, and now it's really, really stable.
Also, I've talked with Boss Killer about that stuff that happens sometimes when you put nearby and trying to get a protection system. And I've told him, like, hey, maybe we can try this. And maybe I can also try to explain it here. So for those that understand Game Maker and are interested in that type of stuff, so what we do here, we have a lot of speakers that detect all of these ores. So there's one for each type. So there's 12 always. When that happens, we put it on that scale, and we don't want it to be pickable when it's on the scale, so it's not rigged. But what happens is that when you put an asset into the scale, we still have the same speakers working. And if we put a new asset, it will delete, for example, this silver nugget, and it will pop up the next one. So what we're trying to do and we think of is when we go near that detector, that speaker, we want to, at this moment where it detects there, it will clean the speakers. By cleaning the speakers, it means that it will not be able to detect any new tag and put anything there. That way, you can bring any other type of material that it will not trigger the logic again. And when we trade, finally, that assets, and in this case, it's either an OK and cancel that we can do there. So it's 2 different type of selections, but either way, if you select one or the other, what wants to happen is to respawn those presets, those speaker components again. So that way, for example, we press cancel, and then it would respawn the speaker detectors. When we put the Ruby back into the scale, it will delete the speaker components. That way, we cannot overlap the logic. We still have to delete and respawn those detectors every time we do so. Look at that beautiful coin. That's something we don't see a lot of time. Hey, Ruby coin. I'm not sure if for Alf, for example, I know that Alfdark understands this type of conversation and logic. I'm not sure if this made a lot of logic for you, but it's a protection system you can make if you have something that you have to place something there, and you want them to have an extra step to trade. If you don't want to have it rigged, you can try to delete those speaker messages, so they're like the step that you have to do. You can try to delete it and respawn it backwards depending on what you want to do. We try to rig this game as much as possible, and then we try to unrig it. So it's kind of a process that we do here. Let's break the game. Let's see how we can rig the game. And like, hey, we managed to rig it. Now, how can we fix it so it's unriggable? And then we try to do it. And when we try new ways to rig the stuff again, we go back and forth. And luckily, we're getting to a place that there's not much that we can do to rig the game. It is break tests, refine. We've been doing that for quite some time. And being a Eva logic as it is, it took us quite a lot of steps and process in the middle to do so. We have to be honest. Givesh, can you just go take a quick sneak peek on the under the hood, just to show how many steps we actually had to fix and to. This is pretty much simplified For all of you that saw how this was before, we had a lot of things to test on here. We kind of deleted everything because all the logic is working. And we've tested long enough to know that it's working. So what we're doing now is to do more optimization. Since we have all these many stuff happening, all those many assets, and there's a function that we can do that we have discovered. And Alfdark, if you're still there, thank you so much for that tip. I'm blown away. How the hell we spent 1 year building without knowing that? And how long? And Alfdark, how long did it took you to discover that as well? Like Control F9, that was the best tip, like by far we could have at this moment. As you can see, we're running now at 1820 FPSs. We're streaming. That take away about 5 to 6 FPSs. So it means that we have a solid 27, 28. We want to go it higher. We want to have about... Alex told about you. Okay, so this information has to go out there like viral, because these Control F9, the FPSs, the milliseconds, the reserved RAM, the allocated RAM, those types of stats that you get, they are so much important for you to have to maximize and optimize the gameplay satisfaction. What Hamadan from Reconics just said, that is true. And what we had, since we have all these amount of assets, like a lot of decoration, is this a recent feature? I'm not sure if it's recent, but for us, it's a recent discovery, the Control F9. And what we're aiming here is to have, at least while the logic is working, to not go below 20 FPSs. We did a couple of tests and we saw that if the frame per second does not drop below 20, we do not get any hiccups on the logic. Everything becomes stable. Everything is fluid, let's say like that. It just does not break or create that sort of like you feel like there's something happening, not as fluid as it was intended or supposed to be. So when you're running your game, this would be from our own experience. It's not an advice. It's just what we found out that is happening for us. If we stay over 20 frames per second, it's optimal. It's perfect. If we can have anything above that, so when we're not mining, we're not doing anything, we should have at least a solid 30, 35. Let's try to go to 40. I'm not sure if it's possible, at least to have this amount of detailed assets. So what happens on this map is, if we take out all the decoration, this map just goes like super fast, super fluid. So like, okay, face count makes a difference, makes a huge difference on everything that you do on the game maker. So you have to really try to take care. Okay, you got yourself a gold pickaxe. Let's try to not waste that one. And you know what? Let's raffle the second pickaxe. Maybe we're going to get someone with a gold pickaxe to be mining. And let me just take a quick note here. Let me go to the forums. We've got 12 responses on the Pickaxe Owner forum. And Amanda, thank you. We try to be as transparent as we can be, and we try to give our feedback of what is our experience through the Game Maker, Vox Edit, building an experience, what are the struggles we find, how we did find a solution for those as well. And hopefully that will help you and anyone that's watching and interested in starting to build in the sandbox, or if not, just like, okay, this is how stuff works in the sandbox, and this is the same struggles that every creator will find as well. So it's some sort of what do you call it? It's a glimpse of a generalization of every other creator might be struggling or facing a challenge on. Having that said, it's time to raffle another pickaxe. So we did one for general. Should we do now one only for pickaxe owners?
We might do. Yeah, we might do.
We might do. Okay, let's go for that. We have 12. So out of 1 to 12, let's hit raffle and good luck. We got ourselves number 8. Who will be? I still have to download it. Download it, opening, so you get that suspense. The same that we feel. We do not know. Oh, I still have to close first the other form. It does not let me open with the same name twice. Close the old one, open the new one. And we got ourselves number 8. And number 8 is, all right. And actually, I think it does own a gold pickaxe, which would be perfect because it's the one we got equipped right now. Let me double check it. So, the lucky miner, the second lucky miner of the year is Ian, the IT guy. Congratulations. You just got yourself to be one of the lucky miners. And the pickaxe that you'll have to mine is the best one that you have on your wallet. So what I'll be doing here is just to go through Etherscan and double check. We always do this live, so you know that we confirm that on the time that someone gets selected, they have that pickaxe in their wallets by the time that this happens. It's pretty much, I think it's fair to have this system always going on. So Ian, the IT guy, you just got yourself. It's 2,002 repeats. Did Ian also win? It is. So 322 confirm was the last one. Ian, the IT guy, was the
one before.
The one before. Okay, this is fun. And actually, he has a gold pickaxe. So this is actually good. If it goes the same way, and that would be, I would say the same. Like, this is totally rigged. You'd have to be exploring afterwards. So let's wait and see what happens. That for happen, Ian has to be here to claim his prize. And also, Amandan, I still have to answer you on DMs. So after this stream today, I'll be going back to you. It's not forgotten, just a massively occupied time of the year, which was New Year's Eve. I can confirm that is totally rigged. But hey, rigged in a good way. We just got ourselves a ruby today. I just wanted to not go unnoticed that it's not forgotten. And Ian, not sure if he's here. Let's about wait. Usually we give 3 to 5 minutes of time for the winner to reply. Sometimes they had to take a break just to watch their dog that they were barking, or they had to go to the bathroom, or they were cooking something and the oven was on, or their daughter called them because daddy, take a look at this, and just, hey, life happens and you cannot be here all the time. So let's give it about 3 to 5 minutes. And while we do that, I want to share a link with you. And also I want to talk about another thing afterwards. Let me try to not forget it. But the first one I want to share with you is this one. Oh, now I have my dog barking. Speaking of which, this is a link to the Pickaxe Master Medium articles. If you do have a Medium account, please put. Okay, I do have to check what's happening there. Please put a subscribe there. No, I'm thinking this because I actually have the mailman supposedly to go here to deliver a package that did not came this morning. So my dog might be barking at him. Gibbage,
No worries.
Will you take it away if we got
to
bio break? Yep, totally relate to that one. So please do some quests here. I'm just going to check what's happening. I'll be right back.
Right. So I just finished the quest where I have to find the bags. So Yeah, we're ready to get one gold pickaxe for that. What I am interested in. So I dropped some pickaxes right here, and if I pick up them, will something change? So I just pick up, and no, I do not get the message that that the mining system is activated. Yeah, that's good. But I was just wondering, um, can we rig it? But it turns out that no. Um, Maybe let's also start the climbing quest. And dogs are, yeah, having a dog is really good, especially if you stream. Because when you stream, you're next to this screen on your the PC, and you don't want to go off. So just having dog which can just tell you if something is not right around is really great. At least what I feel for me, having a doggo is really cool. When I'm streaming, I know that if he's barking, there's something not all right. All right. So we are talking now with the Burbeck Keg Furry. These names are just killing me. Maybe someday I will learn to read them. Um, so we're trying to become nature too, and we need to find these climbing routes. So yeah, let's start from probably the simplest one. Not simplest one, but it's still quite a bit simple. So when I come to this moss and these two crossed pickaxes, I start the climbing quest, and I'm doing good right now. So, oh my god, yeah. So that rock is the hardest part to not fall of it. Oh, now you can hear my doggo is also just telling that something is happening around. But I feel like my roommates is getting home, and it's all good. So I do not know what kind of dog Bruno has. My dog does not have. I don't know how it's in English, but he's a dog without documents or he's just I took it from outside, so he does not have any documents that he has some sort of how is it in English? It's not race because it's only for people. Stray, it's stray now. Yeah, thank you, stray. Yeah, so my dog does not have a stray. He's just mixed stray. Um, and I'm not sure what kind of stray does Bruno have. All right, I hear that. uh, I was a stray as a youth. Um, um, oh, how the breed. All right, so you got me there. Mm, I think at this moment you could tell like any word, and I was, all right, I will start to use this word. I don't actually know what that word means. um, okay, breed. Breed is the word that I was looking for, and the stray means that he does not have any breed. So, uh, and at this moment, I think that this is true, but I'm too afraid to ask it. Um, So I hope that's that's purebred, hybrid, mutt. That's also some words that I will try to put into my brain to use it. But yeah, thank you for letting me know all of those. So I feel like I and the IT guy is not right here. So when Bruno back, we probably will re-raffle. Yeah, he's a very good dog. Like when I took him from the outside, from he was very thin. He did not had any food. Oh, I am the IT guy. You're here. So you got a pickaxe, gold pickaxe. We were waiting you for quite some time, but it's good that you're here now. So, yep. Uh, you're good to mine, I guess. Yeah. So let us know what kind of pickaxe. Pickaxe. You have a gold pickaxe, but what kind of blocks you want to mine? Yeah. So my doggo was very scared of people. He was always trying to hide. He was really thin, and he was in really bad situation. But right now he is very good, and he makes me feel good. So I am the AT guy. Congrats to this gold pickaxe. Audience audience to pick. Um, what should that mean? Rescue animal. I'm not the one who rescued him. So my friends did. They have they have two bull terriers, and they found him outside. It's quite a bit far away from where I live now, but he found them. Found him outside. They took him inside and started to search home for him. And they sent me a photo of him. And the next day I called them, when can I take him? Yeah, it's I was just the one who was able to give him home. Gravel. All right. So we're going hard on gravel this mining session. All right. Let's find some gravel. I'm pretty sure it's always somewhere around. All right. First block, educational gravel. Oh, silver ore. Congrats, yeah. It's so funny that I use that stray word for thinking that it's breed. Oh my god, it's so funny. Cringe. Actually, I had one kind of story that is really very cringy, and the only person that I was able to to tell it was Gush. And this year, I was brave enough to tell all of my friends that were partying together all of that cringe story. I think I will not be able to tell it for all of you. I think it will be too much cringe. But I'm just glad that bit after bit I'm starting to um, just having fun out of life where I did fail a lot. Another silver ore. Very good, very good. What a year. Um, this is the beginning of a year, and we have so much luck. This is so good. Right, another gravel. But yeah, so my friends was just laughing so hard out of me, and was just yeah, they really understand why I was unable to talk about that for that many years. So the cringe is real. So yeah, though I start to enjoy to be really cringy person. um, I think it's fun. Rusu 74, 75 raid, or another silver ore. That's the third one. Very good, very, very good. All right, let's go find more gravel. Gravel is on fire. So we already mined a little bit in here, but we will still be able to find much more gravel around. What it is, educational, right? What do we have? Pink Floyds. We have a really nice gravel block right here. Whoop. Let's mine another one. Probably let's go to the upper side of the mountain. We will find plenty of gravel there, though our pickaxe feels like it goes a little bit in the half, maybe somewhere even nearer to the end. Oh, the pickaxe has been broken. Let's go to the wall tool to exchange it. All right, so that's also a very great mining session. So today we're doing good, very good. I'm very happy that we are really getting the drops.
Hey, Gibbous. Hey,
Hey, Bruno.
everyone. Just joined back. Ooh, this feels like a very rich place
Yep.
in here right now.
Yep, we had another really great session of mining.
Okay, let's do it. So, what happened? What did we get?
So I and the AT guy, we
Mhm.
were just talking about dog breeds, and I and the AT guy showed up.
Oh, hell yeah. Arconic, well, Amandan from Arconics must really know about dog breeds by now since he did from Battle Pugs. So he must be an expert by now about some dog breeding and dog stuff. So yeah, actually, a good thing that he was barking that much because actually it was the mailman and he was waiting for me to deliver something to him.
Yeah, dogs are wonderful.
They are.
The viewers got me tricked here into some English words. Well, not tricked. This is just my low knowledge of English, which tricked me into. But there was a little bit of cringe. um, yeah, I
Well,
used the
you do also
wrong.
have a dog.
Yeah, I do. But I used the wrong word for what I was trying to say.
So how much did we get on these mining so I can take notes here?
So we got 1 iron ore,
One
and we got
iron, okay.
yep, and we got 3 silver ores.
Really, 3? Okay. Ibis, all your bad luck was left behind, I have to say.
New year, new luck.
Yep. So silver ore multiplied by 3. Hey, this is getting really, really good.
Oh, thank you, Hodl Hill. Though I have miles to improve, like I wish to speak like Bruno. um,
Hey, don't take me for a good speaker. I also have a lot to learn. So I think that you do speak very well. I don't think your English is bad. At least for us non-English native speakers, we do try our best, and having to think in one language, translate it to another language, trying to do all of that in real time, and then you have accents. You have to be fluid. We're streaming all of that at the same time. Don't be too hard on yourself. We're doing good, I think.
I really hope that when I will probably look at our first stream and look at the stream right now, I hope that my English is better. And probably looking to the next year, it will be better. And
Into
maybe
the end of
one day,
2023.
yeah, and maybe one day people will not be able to ask me, "Hey, what is this crazy, not crazy, but strange accent that you have here?"
From which part of the United States are you? I would say from England. It will be quite hard because British accent is very very unique. Let's say. Okay. Right. So we got. Here I am back on camera. Let's go. Okay. Sorry for that break. Had to still wrap it up the details where that was going to be patch to and all of that. So kind of took longer. So Gibbons, do you remember what I was talking about earlier? That we got a member that lost his pickaxe, and he messaged me about it, so just saying like, "Hey, this wallet is the wallet that got my pickaxe," and they explained all the situation. So I wanted to do something for that. So since he had a gold pickaxe in his wallet before, I want to give an in-game pickaxe a chance here. So this one will be not raffle. This is actually be a direct, straight giveaway to him. And let's get ourselves a gold pickaxe. So we have Breezy75 that's right here with us in the chat, so you can get a chance to be one of the lucky miners today. And please do give a lot of good luck to Breezius so that he can get some sand back and get his pickaxe back. So let's do it.
Right. We
Miners
have the
take
gold
care
pickaxe.
of miners. Breezius, from our side, we wish you the best of luck that you can get.
Yeah, and let us know what kind of blocks you want to mine.
Hell yeah. By the way, what blocks did we mine before?
We mined gravel.
Gravel? Oh, gravel, it's...
Yeah, today we're hot on gravel.
People to confirm got a ruby from gravel, so everyone go like, "Hey, gravel is hot today. Let's do this." Stone. Let's go stone or go home. Hey, I hope that the first time that we got to see a diamond, it's today. It's now. Breezius, stay focused on driving. If you get yourself a prize, we'll let you know. Okay, let's try to go into unexplored territory, somewhere that we do not mind that often. Maybe it's still leaving there some prizes that we have not. Well, for stone blocks, it's kind of hard. I think we kind of, throughout a lot of sessions, we go to all the place to find those stone blocks. Okay, let's see what we're going to find. Educational stone to start with. A diamond. A colorless diamond would be very cool. It's 16 sand. A blue diamond would be epic, would be one of a kind. Would be 32 sand. The soil of a man's heart is stonier. Lewis. A man grows what he can, and he tends it. Cause what you buy is what you own, and what you own always comes home to you. Random Stephen King quote. Thank you. It's good to have that inspiration. And let's see. Come on. Misty Mountain has already proved himself to be lucky today. We hope that it stays like this throughout the year. And before Ed to go out of the stream, I wanted to talk about two things. One, it was about that Medium article I just posted. So that is about yearly recap of what happened in 2022. And it's also a preview of what will be happening in 2023. If you do have a Medium account, put a follow there. So whenever we do those every week, we do weekly recaps. And there's an option for you to toggle on if you want to get those delivered to your email as some sort of, how do you call it? God damn it. Sometimes the words just fly by through my head. So there's like a subscription model. So every time that we do one of those weekly recaps, you can get it directly into your email and get tuned in. We know how crazy life is and how busy everything. Newsletter. Thank you, Triton, to confirm. That was the word I was looking for. We know how crazy and busy life can be. So by getting at least that weekly recap, you know what has been built, what has been delivered, and what has happened in the Pickaxe Master. So you can get tuned in on always what's happening and you don't lose any valuable information. That's one of the things I wanted to share with you. And the second one is, oh no, the tip of the pickaxe just broke. Did we get a prize? Damn, I feel bad. Breezy 75. We're sorry we could not give you a prize. This is totally RNG. My wishes were that you would be getting a diamond. But unfortunately, hey, don't worry, you're driving. Stay focused on the drive. Just listen to the chat. We'll be your companions throughout your trip. But hey, next time, you'll get better luck. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. And since you lost your pickaxe, this brings me to the next topic. We're doing 2 giveaways right now. We just had one from the holiday season that was raffled yesterday. It will be sent out during this week, the prizes to all the winners. And we still have 2 active giveaways for now, which are one in the Twitter. You might have saw that one already. So all you have to do is to follow the Pickaxe Master Twitter account. You have to retweet it and tag 3 friends on that post. And that one is happening on Twitter. The other one that might have been gone a bit unnoticed on Instagram. Oh yeah, we do have an Instagram. We always post on Instagram. It's not as followed as the Twitter. For some reason, there's not too much crypto NFT engagement in Instagram yet. But hey, if you're watching here, and if you know some friends that are into NFTs, are into Sandbox, and might want to also know the Pickaxe Master, and they do not have Twitter, this is a great way for you to share to them as well. So we have a silver pickaxe that's being raffled on Instagram as well. So let me get that post where it is. And all you have to do is follow the Instagram account and tag 2 friends in the comments. We'll be raffling also a silver pickaxe from there. So let me paste here that post and also the link to the Pickaxe Master Twitter account. Instagram accounts, God damn it.
Yeah, the names are always, there's so much names these days of apps and everything.
YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, you name it. It's just like, yeah. We want to also grow our community over Instagram. We feel that's one of the reasons why we do multi-stream throughout different channels. We don't want to be too dependent on one social media platform. So we want to be present on as many platforms as possible. We never know if someday, just out of the blue, Twitter collapse, for example, and like, hey, everyone that was following the Pickaxe Master, now they do not know where the news are going to be shared on, or where they can get updates, or how they can interact. That way, it's a way of decentralizing information as well. You can get access from different sources and being always in touch with the Pickaxe Master. So please go there. If you have an Instagram account, put a follow. And if you want to run or you want to go into that giveaway, please do so.
Sorry.
Maybe you got some mailman arriving too. Go into that post where there's a silver pickaxe, tag 3 friends, and hey, let know anyone that might be interested to follow the page and also get in touch with the Pickaxe Master so they can join the play to earn mining seasons. Nobody else can do it, so I can win. Hey, Huddle Hill, you're already a winner. You already got yourself a pickaxe, if I'm not mistaken. So don't worry about it. The Miner Club is a big club and it has room for everyone. Yeah, nice. You have no pickaxe. Shame. Shame. Maybe you get your pickaxe in this raffle. And then you'll become part of the Miner Club. All right, we are into 1 hour and 20 minutes. I want to ask you something. Would you like for us to focus on something different than what we already do? This is pretty much a very standard type of show. We do these raffles, we do mining on the show, we do recaps, we work on the map or in the games as well during the streams. But would you like us to do something else besides from this? We want to also know, for you, what also would be interesting to be seen here on the Pickaxe Master stream. I don't use Instagram as I will dox myself. Okay, got it. I understand that there's some people that just don't want to be doxxed or they don't want their crypto profile to be public. So they keep their anonymity. And also let me put a follow to everyone that's putting a follow back here. So we know, and that's something that we're also going to create here. We're going to create a tab that's only accessible for pickaxe owners. So it's on the private tab. It will be the Miner Club where we'll be posting our Twitter accounts so we can follow everyone that's part of the Miner Club. So we'll do that later on during this week. I'll have to ask Sid to create that one specific, as he's the Discord wizard manager, and he does all these crazy and cool stuff on Discord. That's how it looks so neat and so pretty, because he's the wizard of it. How do you keep track on that? It's not that much. Personal business and NFTs. Let me check how many Instagrams do I have. I think I have access to at least 5 or 6 different Instagram accounts. Yeah. On Twitter, 2 accounts. Well, Facebook kind of died for me, so I had about a bunch of accounts there as well. Kind of hard to keep track of everything at the same time. Damn, you kind of find some like special jump there, Gibish.
Something like that, yeah.
Like you even go over the top, like, and I'm not going to the checkpoint. I'm going past the checkpoint. You do that jump so nicely. I struggle a lot on that one.
Well, I practice.
See, you practice this a lot. Oh, almost. I haven't felt like, okay, maybe I have to simplify this one, but watching you doing this so easily, I'm like, nah, this is already feeling too easy.
Well, I bet that that my skills are just evolving. So for people who are really good at this, they will find no trouble.
By the way, I have to say, nicely done. I have to say that from doing a lot of these climbing routes, when I jump now into the experiences on the sandbox launcher, I just feel so good now. Right now, when I have to do parkour and those stuff, I used to be crazy bad doing those. Now when I log in and try to do those, I feel like I'm a god. I can do all these parkour races like super. This is nothing compared to what we have here at the Misty Mountain. Like this is super easy right now. So I'm kind of curious to see what will be the feedback on those tracks, on the climbing routes that we have here in the Misty Mountain. How easy will be to pick that one up? Because of the collision box, we cannot go over there.
Hmm. Not easy.
And we did not do one single time this the runes quest on the
Not a
stream.
single time.
Not a single time, but not today because I'm not sure if we have time to do that and give
It,
and
it
make
will
more
it will take
giveaways.
us about 30 minutes to finish at least, to go a bit further into that quest. So I think if we raffle pickaxes and doing the quest, we will definitely take about 2 hours, uh,
Hmm.
comfortably, not doing a rush, to finish the main quest.
Probably we're going to save that for Friday.
Hmm.
Why? Wednesday it's already filled up because it's the Lucky Mana show. We do raffle a lot of pickaxes, so it's pretty much we don't have time to do anything else, just mining. Usually on Mondays we do have more of building, chatting as well. On Friday we have more chatting and building while we do also some mining. But Wednesdays are just for mining. We just want to focus as much as possible on mining. And having that said, let's do the third and final raffle of the day. So we had one on general, we had another for pickaxe owners. So let's finish another one for pickaxe owners. And we've got ourselves 12 responses. And you might think of hey, why we're doing again for pickaxe owners? So usually on Fridays and Mondays, we do raffle less pickaxes than on Wednesdays. Otherwise, the lucky miner is no longer the lucky miner, it's just a normal day. And we do have to give a special attention to the pickaxe owners because they're the ones that are more, I would say, invested in the game and want to participate into the play to earn mining seasons. And what we're doing here is a warm-up season. So it does make sense that pickaxe owners have early access to participate more into this warm-up season. So whenever the season 1 gets live, you all know how this works and what you have to do to rank up into the leaderboards. Having that said, I already have the list right here, ready to go. So good luck, everyone, and let's see who gets to be the last lucky miner of today's stream. We got number 11. So, Gilbert, we were talking that we were repeating last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we had 322 confirmed. We had Ian, the IT guy. I know that the number that I've raffled, it was number 11. Let's see who gets to be the lucky miner number 11. Okay, it's not repeating the pattern of last year.
Okay, this is not a simulation.
This is not a simulation, but we got Wicked U2 to be the last and final winner of the stream today. So congratulations, Wicked U2. Let me check. I do believe that you own yourself a ruby pickaxe. And let me see here. Hearing strange noises. Let me see if it still confirms that you still got his pickaxe in your wallets so that we can keep on mining. It's important that you do own the pickaxe when you get chosen to be one of the lucky miners. And you might ask yourself, will it be like this all the time? No. When the game goes live, you'll be able to mine for yourself. And we're going to find a way for you to rank up automatically into the leaderboard without we having to do it manually. So the same way that has been done through the alpha seasons, that you'll do your score and then it would fill up into that form or into that leaderboard automatically. We want to go towards that direction and have it automatically as well. So having that said, let me try to look up. Wicked U2 does have a lot of sandbox NFTs and it's not been easy to find it. So bear with me just a second.
So it might be that I will need to relaunch the game. So I will probably do this now.
Why?
We already used the ruby pickaxe.
Oh, I think we have another ruby pickaxe, but it's part of the Steel Braids quest, so might not be that easy to get it. Okay, I was watching. This is why it had so many. I was not finding it. I was actually searching for the Sandbox asset smart contracts. I was trying to look all over the assets from Sandbox. This was no smart move. And here we go. By the way, Gibbous, we had no one to guess the riddle on Dunstramus, right? The banker.
Yeah.
It's been like how many time has passed?
Well, more than half of a year.
More than half a year.
I think. Though when
Yeah.
we started to stream,
Mm-hmm.
the vault was not there,
Mm-hmm.
and only a little bit later we made it. So, but I think it's something about that. Yeah.
So 6 months into a riddle that no one has found the answer. Kind of crazy.
Maybe we need a hint.
No, that will be too easy. Any hint, it will be just easy.
All right.
I think it will be easy with any type of hint, honestly. It will just be too it will be just too easy to find what it is actually. I just had a visit. I have to say,
Hodl
it's not
Hill
been
is
easy to find.
asking what is the riddle.
There's
So,
something about Dunstramus. That's the riddle
yeah.
itself.
I will go to the vault and just.
Do you have something to change
show.
there?
No, we will just show the. So I'm not sure it will show his name.
Mm-hmm. Okay, just confirmed. The pickaxe from Wicked 2. God damn, that was so hard. So many NFTs.
Yeah, so his name is Dan Stramas. And he has something to do with his name. And that's the riddle.
And he's the banker.
Yeah.
Did you relaunch the Game Maker? Not yet.
I did relaunch it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're going to get a Ruby pickaxe for Wicked 2 to be mining. And Wicked 2, you sure do know how this works. And how are you going to use your 100 hit points from your Ruby pickaxe in the Misty Mountain? Ian must be placed really, really well in the leaderboard. Let me check. I would say that you are about to be. I've not added yet the last results from Friday, so there's still some values to be inserted there. But you should be around 0.62. You should be around top 5, top 10 guaranteed, but maybe top 5. Buenos dias, Roxy Miguel. How you doing today? And Happy New Year. Gastone this time. Okay, we got Wicked 2 to break the pattern. And please, everyone at the chat, let's send good luck to Wicked 2 so we can see some good prizes. We also want to see here if we can get, for the first time, a diamond. That would be crazy cool.
We saw today a ruby. That's a feast in itself.
That would be really crazy to see those 2 gemstones in one stream.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky 13. Hell yeah. Educational stone. Come on, Pink Floyd. You were not invited to this party today. Pink Floyd is what? Is Roger Waters?
The name of the singer?
No, yeah.
I'm not sure. Though I heard, I'm not sure that Pink Floyd started as 2 friends who were architects.
Really?
I'm not sure. And yeah, but that's something
I was
that
not. I was not expecting that. One of the greatest bands of all time. Hey, we just started as 2 friends that were architects.
Yeah.
Sid Barrett, yeah, the original lead singer. Yep.
A Silver Nugget.
A silver nugget. We're starting good. The reference here, Amadan, is that we don't need no education. We've got the educational stones and the educational stuff that's used, like this one, for the geology quests. So that we've got the geologist at the Misty Mountain that will deliver you fun facts. If you get bringing those non-prizes, you'll be helping the geologist to study those educational materials, resources, and not only will provide fun facts for you to learn something cool about them, but also you'll get free pickaxes to keep mining on the game while you are not winning. And this will actually be something that will be in the final form when we got wallet integration and all that stuff. That quest will still be there. It will be actually the only quest that will reward pickaxes. So you have chances to win even when you're not winning. Let me take some notes here. We got Wicked You, and we're going for Stone. We already got ourselves Silver Nuggets. And it's a Ruby Pickaxe. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. And by the way, there's
A third
only
Silver Nugget.
a third. Hey, third. Well, how did we went from 1 to third?
Well, we mined it.
Okay. You just did not tell me because I was not watching the stream right now. I was just trying to do other stuff in the background.
I didn't want to interrupt you.
By the way, there's only 4 ruby pickaxes left. They're almost gone. Yeah, Amadon. Sid Barrett kind of pushed too far on his limits. Maybe discoveries will be made to upgrade access or even blueprint drops later for mining equipment. Yep. There will be some. We want to also implement that this year, which will be the crafting system, and we cannot wait to have it available already.
Gold ore.
A gold ore. Hey, this is getting better. Pickaxe has already joined those gold miners. Let's go. It's not a very big list yet. So that is 1 gold ore and 3 silver nuggets. So we are already into 1.1 sand. So if we make a parallel, when this game goes live into the final version, so what we want to do is to have the wallet integration. When you go in-game, you will have to buy the in-game pickaxes, which are consumables, as you see here. These pickaxes that we are using, Another silver nugget. Let's go. They have HP, so it means that we are consuming them.
Oh no,
It broke the pickaxe?
the tip of our pickaxe broke. Yep.
But hey, that was a good mining session. We got 4 silver nuggets and 1 gold ore. So when this game goes live into the final version, what would happen in this case, it would be that Wicked YouTube would go into the map. He would talk with Ojil, which is the NPC that sells pickaxes, the in-game ones. They're consumables, they're not NFTs. You buy one, and for example, this one, the Ruby pickaxe, it costs 1 cent and it has 100 hit points. We went throughout this mining session like we did just now, and we would be getting these resources. At the end of the mining session, you would go here to Dunstremas. That is the banker, and you would trade these prizes if you want. You would be able to keep this as resources, as NFTs for you to keep going into trading, into crafting, or trading if you want. Or you can trade them directly in-game for sand prizes, which means that in this case, you had spent 1 cent, and if, as Wikid2 got lucky enough, you would get, in this case, so we got 4, that's 0.8 cent, 1.3 cent. So the cent that was spent and the cent that was earned, you would make a difference of profits of 0.3 cent. That was a 30% profit that Wicked would have gotten here if just wanted to go for a straight type of gameplay. For example, 322 confirmed he got himself the same Ruby pickaxe. And today he got a Ruby, 2 silver ores, and 1 silver nuggets, which means that he would have gotten from a Ruby pickaxe that costs 1 cent. If he wanted to trade all of it back to Dunstremas, the banker, and get that sand in prizes as well, he would have gotten 8.4 cent, which means that's 800% of profit there. But there have been other times that we mined with a Ruby pickaxe. Let me see. I'm pretty sure that I saw this one with Ruby pickaxe. Yep, we've got, for example, Phantom Rebel Crumb. He mined stone with the Ruby pickaxe, and he did not get a single prize. I think it was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago that this happened. So sometimes you'll be winning, and sometimes there will be no prizes at all. It's all part of the RNG, and it is what it's needed to have a working and sustainable play-to-earn economy. Sometimes you win very much big, like we just got it, and sometimes we do not have any prizes at all. Thank you, Amadam. We do have a thing with the avatars, which is we created these avatars with the old templates, which is no longer available on Vox Edit. And the thing is that since we want to equip the stuff on, like the pickaxes, these old avatars, they do not let us equip back that equipment. So we have to redesign those. We have to resign those avatars and hire new avatars for the game as well. But we do have to redesign those avatars, actually. And the thing is that it's not easy to make that sort of import from the old template and just get it into the new and just like, voila, automatically done. No. It's a tougher process, actually. So all the traits are designed. Everything is just ready to go. We just have to export them back. They are custom made. They are 53 tall size, so they're not actually medium tall. They're not 64 voxels tall, and they're not that small avatar. I'm not sure how big it is. Do you know, Givish? The small avatar templates for example, Care Bears.
Nope.
I'm not sure how many voxel tall they are. I remember that Gush designed the first dwarfs in that template, but they were too tiny. They were cute. They were actually really cute, but it did look more like gnomes than dwarfs. Thank you, Amadan. So yeah, we have limited human resources, and we cannot do everything at the same time. And since we have pretty much finished this map, we're just doing optimization, we'll be able to focus on other things. And what we have planned for 2023 is also the Avatar launch and mint. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be crazy, crazy cool. All right, we are into 1 hour and 45. We already mined a lot. We did a lot of quests. Give us you speedrun really good on those mountain tracks, in those climbing routes. You're getting really good every day. And I think we'll be closing the stream for today. We'll be rating someone if there's anyone streaming on the sandbox category. And let us know. Let's also save these last minutes if you have some questions and if you want to throw them at us or ask anything you want to know. So let me also, while that happens, let me open up Twitch, see who's streaming on the sandbox. We got Chiwizes, and we'll be, if he's still on, we'll be rating him afterwards. Should be GMA show in 8 minutes. Okay, I think we can wait for 8 minutes to catch on the GMA show. Will you guys be in Paris for NFT Paris? Not sure. When will it happen? NFT Paris. Probably would be a great place to be and a great time, a great event to February, end of February. Okay, let me search for NFT Paris. Who'll be going to NFT Paris? Will Arconic Studios will be there? Well, being Sandbox based in France, in Paris, okay, it's 24, 25 February. Probably there's going to be huge amounts of Sandbox creators and SandFam over there. Okay, let's see who will be there. Probably Sandbox will be one of the partners of the event, most likely. Yep, here they are. So let me share that link for NFT Paris. Epic offsite create a party. Meeting my partner for the first time in real life. I totally relate that. For example, me and Gibbage, we have never met in physical life as well. We do want to make that happen one day, to get all the team gathered and all meet up in physical life. But it's crazy interesting, like how we have been working for so long, and we have never actually just managed to be face to face to each other, and like just having to be able to shake hands or just make a cheers personally, and just sitting at the same place. I'm very looking for Gibbage. I'm very looking forward for our first drink.
Me too. I was also thinking just before that the day will come and it will be a really something. Well, usually this is probably the first time when I really get to know people that I never met in real life. Though this is real life. But yeah, I was just thinking that it will be a day.
It will be a day. It will be a day to remember forever.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm seeing here, so 13 days for early birds. We've got for general attendee, discovery pass, brands, and investors. There's 3 types of tickets.
Sorry.
It's all good. Okay. Interesting. There's going to be also a non-fungible conference in Lisbon, and I think it will happen in April as well. And last year Sandbox was here, so probably, let me check, they will also come here and it will have the opportunity to meet them. So it's going to be on June 7 and 8 of 2023 in Lisbon, Portugal. So I'm not sure if we already have the lineups. No, there's no lineup yet announced. There's already tickets for sale, all of that. Oh yeah, let me see. That would be cool. This is not a simulation. That's why I say it's physical. I would not make the division between real life. I make it's physical life. So we can call it digital life and physical life. Everything is real.
Yep, I
You
really
have
like
partners.
this opinion of this view.
Amanda, you're coming to Portugal. I know you have partners in Portugal. I've spoke with one of them that lives here in Portugal as well. They want you to move here next year. That would be crazy cool. We have some creators that are already in Portugal. Portugal is actually very easygoing regarding crypto taxes. Exactly, we have a new law that has been approved, and it kind of favors people that are working and developing in this space. So I feel lucky there to have also that opportunity to keep building and developing without having too much heavy on the tax side, on the government, on how they want to dictate things. And there's some countries that they're really heavy on that. Breezius, hope that you arrived safe, and thank you for joining us. Next time, I hope that you get your gold pickaxe back, and you get also better luck here mining on the Pickaxe Master. Depending, 322 confirm. In terms of crypto, yeah. For a lot of other stuff, no. Especially for companies, medium and small companies. For big companies, I would say probably yes, maybe. For small and medium, it's kind of harsh, the reality. All right, Amadan, thank you for joining, and stay safe as well. Wish you a really cool 2023, and that you keep building and keep delivering those amazing projects like you have already used all of us to get into that level of quality. About crypto and freelancers is better. Yeah, I do have met when I went to that non-fungible conference, there were some sort of crypto nomads that I met there. And it was kind of interesting, meeting a person that would call himself a crypto nomad. Like Gibbage, for example, this person was like, hey, I do not own any bank accounts. I just use my Binance card to go everywhere. I pay everything with crypto. I do not have like any bank account. Oh, how did you did you do one
I'm not sure.
box? You did the one box there,
I'm not sure. No, I was just standing.
and then you
Right.
fall. You
All right.
fell.
All right.
Now you're trapped.
I think that we need to do to at least fix this to make the house inside full. It's
We
not
can
very
make
hard to.
we can put blocks.
Well, house is a bit sometimes rotated.
Mm. Let's try to put blocks and see what happens. Some streamers and freelancers from Spain always joke move to Andorra or Portugal. Okay. Well, I think it's good to stimulate an economy. Actually, this I would consider this one of the most emerging economies or technologies as well. So any country that would favor it, it would be investing into the country development as well. I think blockchain will really take an important role in the not only economy but also society as we perceive it. It's going to unlock and enable like tons of stuff. For example, I had a New Year's party at my place this year. And I could have, if this was already mainstream, I could have, for example, proof of participation. Like you got yourself a badge, just something you would collect, like some sort of memories, of, or for example, you did that trip with your friends that you all went to this place all together, and you all did this token that was a proof of participation of that trip you all did together. And how cool is that? Then you just could look. It would be some sort of album of memories where you just go through your wallet and you'll be like, hey, I just checked this proof of participation. It's a name. It can be just like, for example, a souvenir from that place, that trip we did and we visit. And you just go through your wallets and you have all of these stuff there that actually have meaning of stuff that you did or places you visited. We're like, oh, I have these Pope, from that time I visit that place. That when you got there, you just, instead of getting a postal card or getting that magnet to get on the fridge, maybe you got yourself a digital collectible from that place instead of that. Actually, it's not that bad, that feeling. Oh, that one is perfectly lined up. So yeah, just to name an example, I would say that the blockchain technology can have a huge impact on everyone's life in so many aspects. For example, gaming. We saw how big Magic the Gathering was and is, how Pokemon is big, and how many card games there are big. And imagine that you would have, for example, the same, but as digital collectibles. It could be the same. For that many reasons, we could have a game that's played worldwide. And hey, that's basically what would happen. It just create an economy for those players that's so free to transfer cards and play with players around the world as well. For Magic cards, for example, I remember that you played the Magic cards, Gibash.
A little bit. I never owned any, but in
Okay.
the school there was some people who had more than one deck, so he gave
Hmm.
to just to play. But I never knew what those cards do, so it was just one-sided game where what is it? Where I had to ask, what does just this card do? And he just it's written down, like read it.
This is the game where I win and you lose.
So yeah, so
Hey,
a little bit. I played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh.
okay, I have heard about those. I saw those cards. I also do not know how they played, but they all basically, all these card games, they drink inspiration directly from Magic the Gathering, like the turnstile, the everything totally related to. And Hodlil, thank you for the updates. And maybe we can keep going for a little bit. Maybe they will have it ready so we can rate them. But yeah, those were other things as well that could also. I remember, for example, I started to play Magic the Gathering when I was 8 years old, 7. So that's also how I learned English, because when they were there, I remember that I got some money from, I don't know, maybe Children's Day or something. I just went to buy some chewing gum or just some sweet candy, and I just stopped at the place, and I was like, "Ooh!" I saw like booster packs from Magic the Gathering, and I just felt compelled. Like, it was so impulsive, and I usually do not do that type of stuff like that. I was like, I felt so impulsive into buying these boosters. I was like, "Yep, I'm not sure what is this for." I did not even knew it was a game. I was just like, I'm going to buy this. I feel like I have to do this. And if I'm here today with all of you, that probably adds a lot of influence in all my life journey from there. So yeah, it was funny to see that, and I was like, I showed to my father. I was like, "Hey, actually, I've heard about that Magic the Gathering. Do you actually want to learn it?" I was like, "Yeah, but this is in English. I do not understand it." So my father would translate it to me, and
Oh,
by
cool.
the time that I was like about 9 or 10 years old, I already could read a bit of English, at least the words that would repeat the most often in those magic cards. At least know that's what they would mean, and that's how I actually
Fancy.
went. Yeah, so when I got it to get English in school, I was like, "Hey, I already know all of this stuff." So I actually never learned anything in English in school. Magic the Gathering taught me pretty much all I know about English. And those cards, they had even those flavor texts, so some of them were pretty much complex. And Mosquito just went live. Okay, so GoS has a ton of Magic the Gathering cards. Hell yeah! But yeah, I talked about Magic the Gathering before we go, just to touch on this. So by the time that we started to like, hey, let's see what's tournaments and buying and selling cards. So there was no fast internet. We would do this on modem. So there was like that 56 kilobytes velocity per second, and we would go into auction houses that were just TXT files that were updated every day or every 30 minutes, depending on how fast the person that was selling. And it was just a a website with the TXT file, just simple as that, with just card names, the from expansion they were or from, and the price that it was at. And then you would have to send an email to that person with the bid on the cards that you wanted, and that person would update that TXT on that website. And after, like, let's say 1 hour, I'm not sure. This was too long ago to remember how long it was, the updates. But that person would update the website. Then you would see if you was the top bidder, and you would do this, for example, for a whole week, that you would be bidding on cards to get those, and then you would pay for that. If you win, you would pay for that bid. I'm not sure. That was my father that used to do back then. I'm not sure how he did. There was no PayPal. There was no crypto exchanges. There was nothing like that. So it was really old school. And yeah, we got the cards delivered to our email, to our home address. And I remember that when we got those to our home address, was like one of the best days of the week. Like, we got those new cards that we wanted to get. Now we can play with those. So yeah, this to say how it was from getting into the internet at super slow speed, making bids on cards on websites that were just a TXT file, as basic as it could be, and then getting those cards to your home so you could actually play those with your family, your friends, or even go to tournaments. Now you have blockchain technology, super fast internet, Unreal and engines, and having digital collectibles that you can trade freely, those same type of cards, and having the same type of game, but all across the world, in every time zone, available and open 24/7. So it really evolved from a lot of that. And I think we went from that conversation about crypto taxes. So those are going to be one of the things that NFTs allows. And I'm not sure if our NFTs will be categorized in the future, but there will have to be, for sure, a lot of special rules. Like, you cannot place all NFTs under, like, an NFT should be taxed like this. Otherwise, it just does not make any sense, and it does not serve the purpose at all for it. There's going to be just plain art. There's just going to be NFTs are just for fun. There's, for example, proof of participation. We have our own proof of participation, which were the first one was given out during the Forgotten Runes riddle. And also, you might not know, but the second proof of participation from the Pickaxe Master is already being registered, let's say. And there's already a big list of people that will be receiving that proof of participation. What is it? You don't know. We know, but you don't know yet. And when it ends, whoever participated in that no one knows, you'll be getting a proof of participation, the second one. There's three. There's a silver, there's a gold, in, if I'm not mistaken, there's the last one, it was a ruby, right? Gibbers, do you remember those? When Gush was designing?
Not actually, not really. I don't know 100%.
It was kind of some time ago. So yeah, that's the beans we got for today. We're already registering people that will be receiving that. Oh, that should be not visible. Yeah. Perfect. Kind of missed our eye there. All right, so let's close the stream for today. I think we had a really great kickoff in 2023 already. We've got a ruby that was got today by 322 confirmed. We had some amazing prizes. We got Wicked U2 that also got an got a gold ore. I had a lot of fun today. I'm happy that we already started the year and we are already streaming and we are already with you. I cannot wait to be able to share more updates and more details and that you can be live here. So, as you got used to 2022, we'll be doing these updates, live streams, mining sessions for you in 2023. So what I want to do and to say is that thank you for joining us throughout all this stream and throughout last year. We want to give you the best entertainment, best information as we can about the Pickaxe Master and about the sandbox. And yeah, hope that you have an amazing year and we will be seeing each other very, very often. So to everyone, we'll be back on Wednesday for the first Lucky Miner show of the year as well. And until then, have yourself a great week. Gibbous, do you want to say something before we go offline?
Yeah, of course. So thank you everyone for being here. We really appreciate, and let's see each other on Wednesday.
All right, everyone, have a great week yourself. Let's rate G-Wiz is us that is streaming right now, so stay tuned. He's doing some sandbox stuff, and let's keep the party going over there. Stay safe. Cheers, everyone. See you on Wednesday. Goodbye.
In ancient times, the secret mountain was sealed by the dwarf Titus with 5 powerful.
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has 2 things about it. One, it's filled with gold and diamonds.
And there is some kind of weird magic. What was the last part?
Instead, you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams?